we are.
Hi.
We are here. Hello, everyone.
We're laughing
Startled.
behind the scenes here. Hi, everybody.
Blinded by the light.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I feel like we've been on another planet for 2 months. Hi, everybody. Hello, Instagram.
Just in a secret
If you,
bunker doing secret things, if you know what I mean.
If you are streaming on Instagram and you get shut down, please head over to my Facebook page, Motherella, or YouTube, where we're streaming live. Hi, everybody. Hello, tribe. I know everyone is very busy on the weekends. We were deciding whether to even do this on a Sunday, so we are grateful if you're taking the time to join us on this Sunday, but there's no time like the present. So we're glad that you're all with us on this weekend, this wonderful, beautiful weekend. We hope you grabbed a beverage of your choice.
It's the weekend?
Well, it's the end. It's Sunday.
Is
it's
the
the end
sun,
of the weekend, beginning of the week.
Is the sun out yet?
So we've missed all of you. You know, it's been a long couple of months. So we are very grateful for all your patience and understanding during this time. I didn't realize when we started this with a little nudge from Spirit how much time and energy and effort it would actually take to build our own platform.
She says this while holding the reins, right?
I don't
And
have
the whip.
things.
She's like, we didn't realize how long it was going to take. Walker, what are you doing? There's no break. Keep going.
Usually it's him hitting the whip, but this time I had to because it's been such a long haul. So for those who are new, thank you for joining us. We have spent close to 16 to 20 hours a day investing our time and energy into creating this brand new spiritual hub, this platform, that we created just after a conversation. And a lot of the credit goes to
Motherella.
Walker.
She has a vision. I just make the vision appear.
Yes, he has a skill where I have a vision and I can see and say things, but he has the skill set to take what I'm feeling and seeing and actually put it into the physical component. And what you're about to see when we showcase, this was all him. We didn't outsource
No.
anything.
Oh, well. Okay, I'll take that credit. Yeah, I did not source it.
We did not outsource anything. This is all a big investment in our business, financially, emotionally, and physically. Software programs and hundreds of dollars of that, and hosting the platform and server fees and all kinds of things to get where we are right now in order to launch and bring you what we're about to bring.
I mean, hindsight 2020, I'd have probably maybe 99 less gray hairs than I do now if I outsourced. That would have been a good idea.
So with that said, we are a small business. So what we're about to bring you is, it's not your average social media. We try to replicate some of, the bigger names in the industry, but we're a small business. So it might not give you all the bells and whistles like you're used to having from these big, tech companies. But there's a lot of love in the space, and you'll know that just by watching it. There's a lot of love. I think it's a good representation of who we are individually as souls as well as a couple. And I think it also represents the all-inclusive component of what we're all trying to achieve for humanity. All the way back to our soul origination, knowing who we are as a soul, connecting with our higher self, making these changes, getting unstuck, getting unblocked, stepping into our sovereignty, and to finally finally be in a space where we can live this Nova Earth the way we're supposed to do it instead of this enslaved lack of freedom mentality, this debt-based mentality, and this mythical belief system that many of us are indoctrinated with. So the hub combines the mind, soul, and body experience with all of the years of us working. So you're getting the soul origination stuff, plus how to connect with your soul, plus how to turn that into your avatar.
Mm-hmm.
How do you make this, who you are and who you want to be? Mm-hmm. So both of us have extensive years of teaching and many, many years of helping clients and assist them on their journey. But it's come to a time now where doing that one-on-one becomes very hard when there are multiple people wanting the same exact thing. Mm-hmm. Most of our work, everyone is looking to achieve the same exact thing. So it's better to create a space where everyone can learn together, grow together, evolve together, including us. We're not masters here by Cancel Clear Delete. We are not experts by any means, but we do have.
We might be self-masters.
I would say that. Like, we are not experts
myself.
by any means, but we do live our life with self-mastery. And it took us a long time to get here. A lot of, hard times and rock bottoms and getting back up. And it's very hard to be a business owner in our times. So we want to be able to share a space for everyone that is in that position, or maybe you're already mastered and you're just looking to expand, or maybe you're just starting out. Whatever the case is, this is the hub.
Everybody's somewhere, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And with, like she said, I've been a personal trainer for 16 years now, and she's been doing,
an energy healer.
Energy healer, and working with energies, working with the collective energy, causal body, and stuff like that. And we've both, long before we met each other, have owned our own businesses, independently. And so much of, how I know how to do things is because I spent a lot of time doing other things and learning things that was not necessarily my skill. I spent a lot of time building things and creating documents and programs and things when I just wanted to train people. So I look back now at the over 16 years that I spent doing all that stuff, and it's like, wow, it was for a reason, because now I'm at a place to not only be able to create something with the know-how of having seen all the mistakes in the beginning, but also to be able to impart that knowledge onto people that are just starting out and just like, I just want to do massage work, or I just want to do this. And it's like, yeah, you probably don't want to mess with a website or webhooks or getting things to talk to each other that really don't have the same API code to talk to each other. So I'm telling you all of this is because this has been a humbling experience for the last 16 years. And I was just, when she saw me putting this all together, she was like, how do you know how to, wow, you put that together quick. How'd you put that in? I was like, oh, just lots and lots of mistakes. That's what it took. A lot of tears, a lot of blood, a lot of crying. So here we are.
So we are pleased to announce, welcome to the new brand. It's a new channel. It's an all-inclusive hub called the Eden Lodestone. Yay! Where's our little clapping setup? Oh, that's laughing.
Well, laughing.
I hit the wrong button.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
So should I play the
So
clip?
Welcome to the Eden Lodestone. On Instagram, you're not going to be able to see the clip unless you go on YouTube and Facebook. So we are going to screen share here.
So who better to present this than the founders of Eden Lodestone, Motherella and Walker. So we'll just let Mother and Walker take it away. Here we go, friends.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Welcome to the Eden Lone Hub for Humanity. We are so grateful that you are here visiting our hub. We have a lot to share with you today in this video, which is how to navigate through the hub. Now,
Exactly.
you might be thinking, why the hub? What is this hub about? Well, we decided, Walker and I, to create a beautiful platform where a lot of our work that has been censored over the last year no longer gets censored. It is our platform with our creative content, with our stories, in order to teach the masses without any of the algorithm changes, without the social media takedowns, and most importantly, without censoring.
Exactly. How did it get started?
So we are wearing our gear from the original idea that morphed on a walk when we were away together on a very, very quiet, when I say quiet, peaceful
Yeah.
exchange of energy. We were away for the week and we were inspired with our first endeavor, which was the Tribe of Eden TV. Before that, if any of you are new to this hub and you are wondering, well, who are you? I am Motherella. You can visit me at motherella.com. I am a doctor of natural health, quantum doctor, psychic medium, an intuitive energy rectoress, all about energy, teaching, and an author. Walker.
I'm Walker. Hi.
You can visit Walker at avatararmory.com, where he has his amazing services with regards to soul retrieval, supernovas, all healing work, quantum soul retrievals, supernova, as well as his amazing Spectra Mastery Attunement Energy Practitioner course.
What she said. All what she said.
So welcome, and we hope you resonate with our work. So we were inspired with the Tribe of Eden TV based on a walk we were doing, where we created a community of people who wanted to learn and grow together on their spiritual journey in the fifth dimensional conscious living. That is because we are in a spiritual war where the ascension spiritual awakening process has been occurring for 12 years. So we decided to create a space called the Tribe of Eden TV True Version, where we were able to teach people about their true soul origination and help everybody get through the process of not only the ascension, but the fifth dimensional spiritual awakening. With that said, I also brought forth Soulation TV. Soulation has been around for a long time. This is a space where you can learn to unveil your intuition, evolve your own natural born gifts of your psychic mediumship skills, as well as learn everything and anything about divination tools and how to operate and coexist with the universe.
So much about what we teach within the spiritual ascension is the truth, at least from the truth of the standpoint of what we have found. So many lies go on with the hijacking of the spiritual community. So we created a space where people could get the truth. And we broke it down into 3 different sections, one for the soul, one for the mind, and one for the body. Now, because body normally incorporates some sort of physical fitness type of thing, the body component is actually the mind, body, soul all together, because that's the only way to make a true transformation to pure being existence instead of health and fitness. What we offer in that program, we actually ask you to go and check out if you go over to Hard Body God Goddess. Now, I want to show you what we're looking at and how to kind of get started and navigate this particular hub. So you can see at the beginning here, we have the Eden Lodestone Hub for Humanity. This is our featured content that we have that will change each month, so you get an idea of what's being offered and what's new, so to speak. You look down here, we have the Tribe of Eden TV, Hard Body God Goddess, and Soulation TV. And then below this, you have the welcome video, obviously. And then below that, we ask you to check out our founder's message, us as the founders, and our message to you, and why we really got involved in this. And then we have something really cool, which is the Eden Codex. Do you want to talk a little bit about that while I move around?
So, as an avid writer and someone who loves the arts, I decided to create a space called the Eden Codex. It is not your original blog, though it may appear to be. The Eden Codex is a living library for people who are really, really big at their own creations, who want to take those creations and show them and showcase them out to the masses. So, in the creator membership called the Eden Codex, we are offering people to come together in a spiritual hub where this is the living library, the living space of spiritual creation. So whether you're an artist, a writer, you have your own products you make, you're a musician, or even an intuitive healer, anything that creates a space for people to evolve and grow and want to be a part of this Nova Earth concept, this new Earth concept, where we are creating together and we're bringing our gifts and talents together as a community to help learn from each other and share our information. This would be a great place for you to create and showcase your creations with our community. As part of being a creator in the Eden Codex, you will not only be able to be featured on our homepage, but you will also be part of some of our marketing of the Eden Lodestone.
This is a place for you to have a hub for the masses, to promote your spiritual business, to write about your personal trials. Maybe you're a writer, or maybe you have art and content that you're working on from a spiritual basis that you're trying to awaken the masses through them viewing the content and awaken something in them. We'll cover that a little bit more when you go over to the Eden Codex. Right now at the front page, as you can see, when I hover over this, it stops. But at any time here, when you click on this, you can actually be taken to a preview. So feel free to move around, watch a full-length preview of the actual birthright activation. Feel the difference, feel the change, and be able to navigate around here and see what this content, it's not just about information, but it's about the transformation of how the formation of data or the information is formed and structured. These have actual physical expression in them, and you'll feel that expression in your body.
So you might be asking, how do I subscribe? And when I do, what's included? Well, once you head over to the subscription modules, we have a long list of all the content you get within the pricing plans. Here are the levels of pricing. We have tried to bring you an all-inclusive hub at a cost-effective price because it's an investment in yourself. So with that said, you have the option to do your soul work all on its own, your mind work all on its own, or in the third level, combine the mind and soul together, or for the best level, combine the mind, body, and soul together in one monthly price. Underneath the subscriptions, we have a long list of what you get in each level of the subscription. The best, obviously, is to have it all in one, right? Who doesn't like the all-in-one inclusives? However, we understand that during these times, financially, everyone has their own sort of amount in their head that they want to invest in themselves. Therefore, we have provided you with different levels of pricing of how you choose how your soul alignment is with that investment in self.
And each one of these is a channel. It's a TV channel. This is Soulation TV. This is the Tribe of Eden TV. This is the Tribe of Eden TV and Soulation together. And this is Hard Body God Goddess, or Hard Body God or Hard Body Goddess, with the other two combined. This gives you access to everything. So when we say whatever your investment is in yourself, wherever you end up going on this subscription model, you'll find such benefit in each area within actual activation of wealth in yourself that you'll see that the broad spectrum of what we're teaching, the body part isn't just about a fitness component. Actually, it's not fitness at all if you think about it.
It's quantum movement.
Quantum movement, reprogram me scripts, but we'll get into that when you go and check the video over on Hard Body God Goddess. Right now, we'll just show you how to navigate around. When you go to the Tribe of Eden TV, click on the Tribe of Eden TV, you'll see the latest things that are available from the Tribe of Eden TV here in this little slider. Whenever you click on or hover over it, it'll slow down, it'll stop, and you'll be able to click on the button that says play now. But you can also see below here, this is your program cards. These are actually channels within channels. So you're able to clearly find what you're looking for, especially when the slider shows what's new and there's an announcement in our VIP groups. Each channel has its own VIP group that you're all a part of when you start, because this is a spiritual community.
So we decided to move away from the average social media, yes, I said average, social media groups. Because everything is usually under the control of Facebook, we decided to bring our spiritual community in a one-stop shop where everyone can thrive and grow and evolve together as a community family. So our channels each have its own group. Now, you may feel that that might be a lot of work to go through if you are on all three channels. However, each channel has its own specified type of content. So it is important, in order to keep your mind, body, soul organization together, to have different types of groups. So we do have a Tribe of Eden TV group where a lot of that is working around the mind component. Then you have the Soulation TV group where that is surrounding the soul component. And then the Hard Body God Goddess TV group where that is the body component.
The pure being.
The pure being.
Body component. So each one of these, as you can see, has its own channel, its own ability to move around, and you can click anytime you go to any one of these areas to get back to where you want to go. You can click on any of these, or we actually have been able in two ways to maneuver around. If you want to go to somewhere within your subscription, let's say you want to go to the Tribe of Eden and a specific channel, you can go right here and select exactly what channel you're looking for. We'll go into more depth about what each one of these channels are in the individual video found on that webpage or in the channel, essentially on the main page of the channel.
So for now, again, this isn't anything professional. Our video here is to show you we are real people doing our work, loving our work. You know, we're in a world of everything has to look perfect and pretty or it doesn't work. That is not what we're about. We're here about energy and flow. And we're real people doing authentic work. And so we wanted to bring a video with us just doing a simple talk, a simple chit chat, introducing you to the hub, welcoming you to the hub, explaining what we are offering, but at the same time, making this extremely fun and informal, just so you can get to know us and our personality. Welcome back.
Welcome back,
So
everyone.
without further ado, welcome to the new spiritual hub, the Hub for Humanity, Eden Lodestone. Thank you. You did an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So creative.
The
Love him.
lodestone is a magnetic hub because when it is loaded with all of your energies as a living library, which we'll get into with the Eden Codex, it houses an energy. Remember, as we talked before, that there's 50% of us is connected to the collective. So when we do things and we're connected to the collective, we heal the collective. When the collective does things, we feel that. So it is making this massive transformation on this planet by housing this magnetic spiritual ascension piece, essentially, is what it is, as the Eden Lodestone.
So the good news is, now that you watch the video, if Instagram missed the video, please watch it on Facebook and YouTube. But you can also see the video on the actual EdenLodestone.com coming up. We'll be announcing that at the end of this video. With that said, I forgot to mention, not only can you access the hub now from the website, but also from your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that, everything is an all-inclusive site now on our app.
Mm-hmm.
So what we've done is we took a good look at how Netflix does it, how Gaia has done it, how Disney Plus has done it. Then we took a good look at how Facebook Groups has always been. And we sort of melded everything and blended it all together to create a similar sort of layout, if you will. We would never replicate anything from the big tech corporations. However, we wanted to present something that was user-friendly. So the good news is that you can use this on your computer, on a tablet, on your phone, and through the app, and you can cast it to any TV channel, or I'm sorry, cancel clearly, any TV, any smart TV, right from your phone. So the videos can be watched on your TV as well. Did I say that right?
Yes, and Siani's asking, and this is so funny that she asks this, for writing and art, does it have to have a spiritual component? Like, can't it be fantasy? Fantasy is a spiritual component. Absolutely.
I'm all about fantasy, Siani.
Sci-fi, fantasy.
From my, from us doing the Galactic, from my writings that are coming out, from the paint or the arts or sketches I'm doing. So yes, it can be.
Absolutely.
Yes, we just are utilizing that word because the people in the creator of Codex, we want the 5D ascended people who are, well versed in their businesses or just starting out in their businesses. We're trying to create a space of just really good souls,
Which means non-political and non-religious is
Yeah.
our main piece there.
Yeah.
There's no point in that.
So, moving on, what to expect. Well, what to expect with the tribe is everything you've already been given. If you're new to the tribe, we have written out what to expect on each individual channel. In the pricing plan, there is a long list of everything you're getting. I can assure you, for the cost, you are not getting this anywhere else in the world.
No.
There is so much content in each of the channels already existing. So if you want to find out what to expect in the tribe, Soulation, and Heart Body God Goddess, you can do so on each individual page, but you also get the list in the pricing plans. For the Codex, Eden Codex is on the hub, but it is a separate membership, and here is why. I wanted to create a space for, like I said, writers, artists, musicians, people with products that are, doing like roller blends, essential oils, who may have worked with us and have been on a spiritual journey, and you started your own business, who are other intuitive people, other psychic mediums, spiritual coaches, things like that. So what I like about the Eden Codex is that the membership is very cost effective. It's a 1-year membership. To the public, it's $60. To all tribe, Soulation, or HBG people, it's $36 for the year. It's $60 for the year to the public, not monthly. So it's just really to maintain everything. And we are, if you're a creator in our space, you are giving us the approval to not only feature you, but also share some of your stuff in our own marketing, because that is getting ready to really be amplified as well. So with that said, we want to say a big shout out to Celestial Oils by Sia, who's in the chat as we're speaking. We are so grateful that you sent us care packages over the last several weeks, making sure we were energetically aligned and okay. And, you know, we were very grateful for you to really reach out and send us these care packages for making sure we're aligned and we're grounding.
Going out and seeing the sun.
Yes, and keeping me on task and on target with my ritual work and all these things. So we are so grateful to you. As a thank you, we decided to showcase Celestial Oil by Sia's as a featured creator. She's going to be the first one on the hub as a creative member. So if we are able to share the screen, we want to show you what the featured creator section looks like. Instagram, you're not going to be able to see it unless you go into the website, or unless you go to the Facebook or YouTube. So on the left, we have our Fae Queen, Sia, whose writing name and product name is now Fariel. She wrote her first self-love journey post in the Creators Codex, or the Eden Codex, and she is the first one to be featured as a thank you, not only for becoming a member right away, but before we even launched, but for sending us all those care packages during the last several weeks. We're very grateful, so thank you.
And
all right.
So looking at this, from what you can see, this is on the front page, and when you see this gold here, that means that's a featured creator, so that means they're featured on the front page. Before you get down here to the video we just showed you, which is the getting started, and then when you click on these videos, in about, I'm going to say 3 hours, there's going to be each channel's video is going to be on there, navigating, telling you what you're getting, showing you how to work it, both from the desktop side and the mobile version as well. This is the message from us. So I want to showcase this real quick. As you can see, this will be populated with more and more creators that we have, like Siani was saying, like this could be your fantasy story that you're writing, that you're sharing little pieces of it and things like that.
That would be beautiful in there.
Or we could have we have one of our tribe members that is that like runs coffee and
protein
bars and things like that. So you can
artists. We have a couple of people who draw, their individual art line, and we have products. People who make their own butters, body butters, and spell crafts and things like that. So
this will be featured on the front page.
Yeah.
Of the, like, when people log in, it'll be right here, but then it's also on the featured area within the Eden Codex. I'm going to show them that.
Sure.
So right over here, Eden Codex. So it'll be featured here, and then all of the posts will be here, and then you can look through each one that you're interested in, the recent posts, the categories, everything else like that. And going back to the main page, when you click on it, you can actually go to the profile, and you can see this is her profile. And when you're a creator, everyone that has a subscription has a profile, and they have information that they can choose to be private or public. Creators specifically get their company, a website address, and all of their
social media
links and things to be able to share, as well as each creator has their own hub link address. So you can post that and share it. You can write a post and then share it in Facebook, and then people can click on that Facebook post and be taken back to your hub and see all the rest of your posts.
You can even do it from the app within your phone, not just a computer or a tablet, which is really nice too, because if you want to post something on the go. We also offer within the group, let's go to the group. Are
There's
we
our
doing
VIP groups?
Yeah, I want to show them how similar. So the post that we just showed you can easily be done from your phone, but
Yes.
also in the group, let's click on one of the groups. If we click on that, you'll see a very similar style as the Eden Codex. We're trying to make this very user friendly. But if you see right there, you can upload a video, you can upload a picture, you can have a chat, create a chat within the group, and you'll be able to sort of share your experiences within each of the groups, and it'll be a lot more user friendly.
As you can see, there's this is the different topics like media, like uploading different pictures and things, general chat, tribe experiences, all of these different things. You're able to interact with one another, like comment. You can comment on the actual Eden Codex as well. There's a comment section as well as we'll have within these areas. We will have the tribe perks. When you go in here, all the links for those tribe perks, which are the specific things that you get for each channel that you get, unless you get the top channel, which is everything, you'll have all of those perks in each one of these groups that you'll be able to use. And the perks are pretty amazing in what we're putting together.
So some of the perks you're going to be getting is reduced pricing on our products, but also some, not all, but some of our services. We have new services coming out in the next 4 weeks. Everything from the spiritual business planning with Walker and I, with content creation, website creation, getting people's spiritual businesses not only intuitively aligned, but also doing the actual work of creating a space for website creation and content creation that we've been doing individually and together for quite some time. So you'll get a discount on those packages. We are also doing a new sort of question service. That's a surprise that's coming out. So you'll get a perk on that. You'll get a perk on the Galactic Chat. I'm sorry, I can't clearly read. The Galactic Star Origination reading, as well as the follow-up. Then Soulation members also get permanent discounts with their readings with me. So you will have a set fee. You will never have to pay over that fee as being a Soulation member in terms of reading with me privately or doing the 1 in 3 question read. So with that said, just to recap, the tribe is all about the galactic origination, learning your soul origination all the way back to how humanity was created, how we got to the point where we are now, what does that mean in the current. All the predictions are only done in the Tribe of Eden TV. All my latest predictions are going to be uploaded in the next few hours, plus all the new predictions that are going to be coming out will only be in the Tribe of Eden TV. So we also have the meditations, the light codes, the Nasara Now consciousness, and something Walker and I are very near and dear about is the conspiracy archives. We have our own docuseries coming out, as well as some documentaries, with full credit to the people who we have researched extensively for the last several years. Some of the writings date back to the 1800s, but we're going to present that in a video format. So we're really excited about that. The Dark Eden Saga Book 2 is going to be launching in the next couple of weeks, so you'll have time to catch up on week 1. Now, did I miss anything?
Week 1.
What did I say?
Book 1.
Oh, I'm sorry, book 1. Book 1.
Book 1, and then also the backstory, which
Yes.
is essentially season 1.
Yep.
So we're coming into season 3.
So if you can
Oh, and then the perks.
Oh yeah, well I already explained the perks.
Well, you can get to the perk page from here.
Yes.
Or you can get to the perk page from here. Each one has their own perk page that you can get to.
Yes.
Where to go? There it is. They're all VIP. So you can get there from there, or you can get there from here.
Right.
And additionally, those perks will be in your groups in the topic section.
So if we can head over to Soulation, these are for my psychic mediums, my intuitives, the people who want to learn about their unveiling of their intuition, harnessing their psychic mediumship skill set, doing ritual work, and really honing in on their spiritual craft. I have decided to bring almost all of my books that I have written, which is Knowing Your Signs, Unveil Your Intuition. I've written a couple mini books on psychic mediumship. I've done a little bit on remote viewing in terms of writing. A lot of that is I've been remote viewing for years. A lot of that is going to be in Soulation. So this is a lot of the intuitive in the Soulation TV channel. Once you become a member, you'll have access to all my teachings. The only thing that is not in there that will be a separate course, and that is coming in spring, is I am only accepting 13 students who I will work and mentor one-on-one with for the Psychic Mediumship Blueprint certification. That is a trademark name, so please be careful not to use it. The Psychic Mediumship Blueprint is a course with certification from me, where you will work and be mentored by me. Once you are done, you will be featured in the hub as a psychic medium as I begin to step away from the wonderful 45 years I've been channeling, as well as 15 and a half, almost 16 years now as Motherella Incorporated. My name is trademarked, but as I move into the didactic portion of my career where I am teaching people to become psychic mediums or to unveil their intuition or to connect with their own spiritual gifts, that is where my mission lies at this point in my career. It's been a great career. I will still offer readings minimally in a very small time frame. I will never step away from readings altogether because I enjoy that, but it just won't be to the magnitude that I used to do it in. All my meditations are in there. My Soul Star meditations. Many of you have taken my meditations for years and really enjoy a lot of the connection with your spirit guides and your loved ones and your family. Those are in there, as well as my Quantum Wealth Consciousness book. So you have a lot in Soulation already to keep you busy, with a lot more coming in the next couple of weeks. With that said, I want to head over to Heart Body God Goddess because this is something I'm really zealous about. This originally started out as Walker's creation. He has been building this app for how many years?
10, 9.5, 10.
9.5 or 10 years. He's been working on this app to perfect it to a point where he was able to incorporate meditative movement in the quantum teaching for the body avatar. As we individually worked on our own businesses, we decided to come together for Heart Body God Goddess to create a space where I get to also be the quantum doctor of natural health. I am a doctor of natural health. I do have 3 different PhDs. I am a board certified midwife and advanced practice nurse as well, and I also have prescribing license. This by no means is going to be any sort of medical consultations whatsoever. However, I do love and enjoy everything and anything about quantum living, especially since my PhDs surround a lot of the wellness coupled with quantum, coupled with balancing yourself as a pure being in order to sustain a very abundant, healthy lifestyle. So Walker created this app. has been working on it 9 years. He's also, like we said, a certified personal trainer. He's been training clients for years. He's also written nutrition books. So we decided to come together and how do we bring all this knowledge into a space that is more about the quantum energy and the body movement without it sounding like it's health and nutrition and fitness. We want to steer clear of those words, even though we have the operating words behind us or the titles behind us. This is our baby in terms of how do we get people literally into a state of living their best life as a physical being. Mm-hmm. How do you feel as a god goddess? How do you balance your hormones, clear your chakras, drop avatar, we call it fat, but it's a lot of people use the word weight interchangeably, but you're actually changing fat storage. How do we do that plus activate certain codes that our DNA is imprinted with to assist us in clearing the karma and clearing trauma in order to activate even the regeneration process, as well as rescripting the mind to even be able to do all these things. So without further ado, let's take a look at her body god goddess. Walker, babe, take it over.
So we have our Cell Regenesis collection. Now, if you were to go over to the site right now, some of these are empty because I have 5 of these things that I couldn't get produced that we were supposed to launch on Monday. But anyway, they'll be in there by Monday. So we have the Light Body Regenesis. So it's Cell Regenesis collection. So if you've had a CVR with us and you've done a cellular vitality reset, you'll be familiar with what this is and how this kind of works. This Light Body Regenesis, for those that did a CVR, you had a customized one for the specific things. These are general ones that have to do with your body's natural biogenesis and bioregenesis that occurs every few days. So the people don't know that cells regenerate every few days, and there's specific days that you'll have a brand new stomach cells, you have brand new skin cells and hair cells. What this does is it's clearing out the cellular trauma, so to speak, the cellular data, and allowing an intended result for that shift when that natural regenesis occurs, but it's taking advantage of a cycle, and it's taking advantage to be aware of these ancient knowledge of these cycles instead of these body clocks and things that we have our systems set to.
Like our indoctrination belief systems
right.
Of that.
So you'll be getting these regenesis, these musical tones and frequencies and voice over type of regenesis cells that are guided, and these particular energies, you can take advantage of your natural cell regenesis. She started regenerating her hair, and she got little baby hairs spinning out of her head, and said, where are these coming from? Mm-hmm. So then we have, once there's a light body regenesis, so this is essentially that the main thing that I've been shown, the main thing that I've been a big proponent of is being in fitness, is watching people do X, Y, and Z. They do the work, they lift the weights, they eat the right things, they do all this stuff, and sometimes there's a shift, sometimes they see results, but it takes an extreme amount of discipline to get to that point. To the point where they're finally there, they fall back so fast because it wasn't sustainable, because they've moved too far away from the anchor of who they think they are. So when there's cell regeneration that's going on, we're regenerating the light body. The light body is actually what you look like, not your external appearance. So then we have to look, where is the darkness in the body that we need to bring light to? So that's what these are going to be about. They're going to be specific, like I said, with stomach cells, hair cells, skin cells, blood cells. So once there's been a regenesis, then there's the reprogram me scripts. So then, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and so it's going to be where you're not going to finally feel for the first time alone in the journey. You know, you go to these gyms and you go to these memberships and you go on your own, right? Even if you have a trainer, you get the hour and then you leave, and then you're kind of like flopping around wondering like, okay, now what do I do? Or how do I stay committed? Or how do I stay consistent? The app creates that space of continuum, and you have the accessibility of being in the group with like-minded people, all on the same or similar journey, as well as us being able to check in weekly and offer some continuation and commitment, whether they're videos, whether they're downloadable PDFs, whether it's just a little check-in and chat to just kind of keep everyone motivated, because this is very user-friendly through the app as well.
And the app gives you just enough that you need, meaning the bare minimum needed to make the most effective progress. See, people think, oh, I got to stick with a program for this long. We actually have you on 5-day intervals, where every 5 days there's a cell regenesis of stomach cells. This is very important because all dis-ease starts in the gut. So every 5, you're not sticking with it for months or years. You're only sticking with it for 5 days. You only have to get to that. And then the cellular upgrade, the biological upgrade that is occurring, has been this focused intention of ridding the gut of dis-ease, because that's where all of the blockage comes in. The gut is down in the lower third of the chakras.
So the brain, so the reprogram me portion of what Walker's saying is going to bring in the mind component of how you really pull it all together in the mindset, because the mind, even though all disease starts in the gut, the mind keeps us in disease state. So with all the work we've done in terms of mind rescripting and quantum thinking and quantum consciousness, we are bringing a beautiful way to reprogram the way you are thinking about your avatar, the way you talk to your avatar, and the way you express your avatar. That's going to be really fun, I think.
I think so too. And one of the main things about that she's talking about with these scripts is these scripts are written as these mythical beliefs. So we might believe that they're a belief, but when you re-script something, it starts to do like a spiritual logic test and goes, "Oh, if that's true. So who told you that? Where did you learn that?" That kind of thing. It starts to re-script the old script of the character that you've been playing all this time.
And they have a quantum vibration and frequency in them, so they're not your typical mantras. So
Correct.
I just want to make that clear. On to the chakra.
Yes,
This
the harmonics.
is so exciting. Tell them about that. I'm really happy
So
about
the light
this.
body, you do a light body regenesis, clearing the shadow out. Then you do a rescript. Then there needs to be a chakra clearing, because that's the drive, the hard drive that has stored all that information. So when that hard drive starts spinning, there's been a light body regenesis and then a rescript. That drive, that spindle that's normally stored that information, now has to be cleared and sort of defragmented, so to speak, to be put back on the spindle spinning correctly. So it's a clearing, and then it's a reprogramming of that chakra, so it's in accordance, because the chakra system has everything to do with how we express ourselves externally, because that's where all the emotions are stored and the metadata is stored. And when there's that shift and that change in the chakra, then there's a tuning. You attune the chakras, then there's healing that occurs.
So for those, I just want to make clear, because I have a lot of people in Soulation watching that are in Soulation. This is a similar, you're going to be doing a lot of the chakra work we've done in Soulation, in the old Soulation, in the hard body God Goddess component. It will not be, it doesn't really align with the intuitive psychic stuff. So I decided to put the chakra stuff alongside Walker's experience of his chakra balancing with his energy work, combine it and then put it into the Hard Body God Goddess. So if you are watching, I just wanted to make note that anyone who was in Soulation back in the day, all that chakra stuff we worked with is coming again, but only in the fifth dimensional consciousness, so a more of a quantum now, higher vibration in the Hard Body God Goddess component.
And remember, with the Hard Body God Goddess component, it's the mind, body, soul subscription. So you're getting all of this, you're getting the access to all of these things, plus additionally, you're getting access to the mobile app to keep you on point, the Hard Body God Goddess app, as well as all the other channels. So it's the ultimate package. It's the everything package. It's what I call the Neo bundle.
Now, this is the good.
So once the chakra's been revibrated, I guess you'd say, then there's the avatar typing, the archetyping of the avatar. So now that the chakra's been completely cleared, now there's that God Goddess avatar energy that has to start being placed within the system. Not a script, but rather a blueprint. And so that's what all of the avatar archetyping is about, is placing that archetyping and that avatar thing and anchoring it into your system internally. So this is going to have the avatar anchoring component to it, so that when you're anchored to a system as you, the anchoring of that, as you see within the avatar archetyping program in the system, in listening to the I guess you call it attunement. The archetyping. When you're going through that, what ends up happening is that vibration becomes true, and the vibration that you've seen in the mirror for so long, or all the issues that one has had in the gut, dis-ease and all that stuff, that becomes false, and the anchor is flipped. I've watched people, they work out, they fight against their own belief system, and they make it to a certain point, and eventually the anchor snaps, they snap back into the anchor. It's reversing that anchor and making the truth of that anchor being that pure being, and to go fall back into something that is false is actually more difficult because you're living that pure being existence.
So to simplify that, it's going to be your avatar expression. How do you express yourself as a goddess or a god in your avatar body? How do you put that on the outside? Self-care, self-love, and really, really step into your power with that. Tri-flame fire codes.
So once all of this has been put together, now the Tri-Flame Fire codes is the launch codes. These are the activation codes. If you're familiar with light codes, this is like the light codes for your avatar, for the light body. So this is, once everything's been in place, the foundation's there, all the plumbing's there, you've put the walls in, this is the electricity. This is what lights it up. This is what sets the whole thing up and activates the cellular lattice that's been basically put together within the body.
And once you're activated, then...
Once you're activated, now your connection as a soul, as a connecting to your body as the hologram that you're changing, the next part is the luminary stargating, meaning creating your own experience or becoming your own stargate to start to create your reality. You see, so much of the trauma and the shadows and the things that are all stored in the chakras blocks that stargating from happening. In fact, the stargate kind of comes behind you. And that stargate isn't allowed to come out in front and actually move through it. It's kind of, you're moved through each stargate that followed the old script. So this is all about becoming the luminary and opening yourself up as a quantum field generating being.
And this is where quantum manifesting is going to be your best friend. This section right here is how you truly can manifest and play the quantum field.
Because what we talk about, this is a whole light body activation avatar as a god goddess energy. So what we mean by that is fitness is kind of, it's the byproduct that occurs. What luminary stargating is doing is actually like, okay, now that you're experiencing and exploring this new reality with this new body, what kind of reality, what kind of world, what kind of story does this new body live in? Definitely not your old body, definitely not your old story. So it starts to open it up those experiences as potential stargates.
So just a little quick special treat is that some of you who are in there, not some of you, Cancer Clear Lead, all of you who are in the Heart Body God Goddess, you will be getting stuff in our group regarding adrenal fatigue, thyroid, hormone balancing, beauty, skin, all the all-encompassing to create balance that keeps you in alignment with your avatar and your self-expression. Again, non-medical advice, but definitely bringing forth all the years that I have helped patients achieve these balances, along with Walker's history of the quantum meditative movements that apply to these systems and these organs and glands, and then putting that together in a space that you will feel like you're doing something for your pure being wellness and educating yourself at the same time, because there's so much distortion out there and so many people who just push product and not really get to the heart or the root cause of any problems.
Especially intuitively putting together these packages that correspond with each phase that you're going through within the app, and then also within the channel here.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Now, I know you guys are all asking in your head, what do we do from here? How is this transition going to take place? Well, here we go. If you watch the video, if you missed the video, you can go back and watch all the deep information we've given thus far, but we need to get to how do we make this transition work? The first thing Walker and I would like to say again is thank you again for your patience and time and understanding. This is not going to be a quick transition. However, we have done what we can to make sure it's a smooth transition, a very good flow, because quantum's all about flow. We are, and I'm making this disclaimer, we are not in control of Vimeo. I'm already letting you know now. We don't know who's subscribed, who's not, what your profile pic is, what credit card you use, how to cancel subscriptions. We are out of that mix.
If you're in Vimeo, we have no idea.
If you're in Vimeo, not in Vimeo. So I want you to know ahead of time. We will just keep redirecting you to Vimeo if there's any issues with credit cards or changing or canceling, whatever. So with that said, as of tomorrow, Walker and I would greatly appreciate if you are ready to subscribe with the new platform. Please do so starting tomorrow and cancel your subscription with Vimeo between today and tomorrow and sign up tomorrow. We are not going to just up and leave all of you in the Vimeo groups, okay, because we have the TV channel still in there. However, we do have a cutoff. So we are trying to close down the Vimeo by March 1st. So I'm already letting you know that. If we have to give a couple of days, fine. But for the most part, March 1st will be the last day to access any content in Vimeo. We are not pleased with what has happened to us behind the scenes with Vimeo, and we're not here to throw names out or tell you our sob story. But I will assure you that there was some hanky-panky stuff going on. We just both know, because the numbers and the payments don't add up at all.
Nothing adds up.
And not to
mention that we've had people reach out to us and say, "What's happening?"
Yeah.
Emails of, and I'm on Vimeo. What's going on with this? And it's like, oh, that's interesting.
So we're really disheartened because it was beautiful for us at the time, and it was a great year. We are so grateful to them, and we love the year. But with things that are changing so drastically with these big corporations, we both, I intuitively just know that it's time. before anything else, gets taken from us, if you will. So we know you may end up having to pay, you may have already paid Vimeo, and then tomorrow you're going to already pay us. If that is what you want to do, we're grateful because we really want to get everyone moved over in the next week. If that doesn't work for you, we apologize ahead of time. We do not, as it says in the Vimeo, as it says in our websites, we don't offer refunds. Unfortunately, we can't. Like I said, we have no clue anything about Vimeo. So we would appreciate, to help our job make it easier with the transition, is if you can possibly cancel your subscription with Vimeo between today and tomorrow. Sign up tomorrow and the rest of the week with our new platform. EdenLodestone.com will be available tomorrow. We will be sending
midnight.
Yeah, at midnight, actually midnight tonight.
Yeah.
So we will send more information out and send, how to, if you can't find it, things like that. More importantly, it will be posted on all of our social media. It'll be on Dr. Motherella, Avatar Armory, Eden Lodestone, the Tribe of Eden. If you guys were following that, I already updated the name, but it'll also be in my Facebook page. So we're trying not to have any lapse, because what's transpired with Vimeo in the last couple of weeks, we were shut down from uploading videos. So I'm just going to, truth be told, you are not getting your content. Not because we haven't done it, because they didn't allow us to upload our own videos to our own platform on Vimeo that we pay for, by the way. So it's water under the bridge. We've cleared the energy. We're in a new position. Those new videos are going to what we call drop in over the next few weeks. So we're just trying right now to get everybody moved over. Maybe take this time to kind of catch up on some old predictions, because we got some juicy stuff coming.
Actually do that.
Yeah,
Actually,
we recommend
go
doing
back
that.
into the predictions and watch the predictions and listen to the dates, but don't think of the year, because you'll see some really crazy things happening.
Yes. And so now we're going to share the pricing plans with you. Again, we know it's hard times. We try to do very fair pricing that helps us get our work out there, but also helps invest in yourself. So we feel that these price points are very fair and very affordable. And again, we hope that you see this as an investment to self, especially with everything we have coming out. So with that said, if you are looking for Soulation TV only, the intuitive psychic mediumship, self-mastery alignment, and working through all your skill sets, that is $11.11 a month on its own, okay, monthly subscription. If you are looking for Tribe of Eden TV, the true version of yourself, where you're also getting our book, our Dark Eden Saga book, book 1 and 2, all of our light code activations, all of our predictions, meditations, our docu-series, our mini-series, that is $17 a month. I do want to mention in Soulation, my second book is coming out. And that means second book of Soulation TV, but it is my, I think my fourth or fifth book I wrote, called Knowing Your Signs. So that is coming to Vimeo. The new book series is coming next month. So you might want to get in and learn the Unveil Your Intuition part first, and then do the Knowing Your Signs.
And so those of you that are Tribe members and also Soulation members over on Vimeo, remember that the Tribe used to be $20 a month.
Yes.
And
Soulation.
when you combine these two together, right, you're up to $31.11. So because we have to make this transition, because we had to go and just all this crazy stuff, like I said, I'm going to see the sun eventually, and maybe I'll watch Netflix. I'll watch something on TV for once. What we've done is these two combined are actually cheaper than
Vimeo. They're much cheaper than Vimeo.
It's like paying $4 extra for Soulation on Vimeo.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with Vimeo. We pay for the year, and we came up on our expiration and we saw this stuff. And the issue is that we pay for a certain amount of gigs, right? So because they have their server and their streaming.
Yeah, we don't need to get in.
The main thing that I'm saying is that because we've come to this end, all of those videos on Vimeo are going to be systematically taken down by Vimeo.
Yep. They
Because
told us
I
that.
don't have enough gigs now for all of the, HD stuff that I put in with the, with the rendering and everything to make everything look pretty and beautiful. Well, now that's a problem, and they're reducing me from 250 gigs to 10. 10 gigs.
Which
So
we don't have to worry about anymore.
maybe
Which is
that's
why
3
we're
videos.
asking all of you, please cancel your Vimeo and move over to the new platform, EdenLonestone.com, after midnight tonight. We will make a formal announcement at midnight. Believe it or not, yes, we're going to be up. But I like the fact that we were able to now give you a better deal being off Vimeo. So our Tribe of Eden TV and Soulation together. So now you're getting everything for $24.77 a month. The best value, though, is we originally had the program last year for $69 for
Not
Hard
even.
Body God Goddess.
We
It was
hadn't
actually more.
We hadn't even launched it. The clients that I took through with this program for the last 6 years, it's $169 a month.
Yes,
There
it
was a
is.
little more involved on my end, and there was some extra stuff, but I've taken out that extra stuff and pretty much put everything there
Yes.
for $69, and then we decided that we were going to reduce that even now because of the times, and
Yeah.
and really we don't want to bar anyone that is going through the ascension process, that is looking to fully activate
Yep.
their avatar, their light body, their soul, their mind, and then start creating their new reality instead of living in this old one.
And so, without further ado, you get all 3 programs with us for $47.11 a month.
Which is technically that, which is basically Hard Body, God Goddess, and the app, and then everything else is just free. It's not like combined because of the deal. So you can see everything that's included. You'll be in all the groups.
Yes.
You'll be in. You have access to every single channel, every single perk. I mean, that's the best we can do for everyone that's looking to awaken at this time.
Yes, we want to make sure we don't shun anybody. Then, for those who want to be part of the Eden Codex, can we switch over to there?
Sure.
I am accepting memberships. You will have to fill out a form to become a creator. I do approve all the creator forms before you can become a creator. It is a little bit of a lengthy process in terms of my end, not your end. So, to become a creator as of midnight, so anyone who has, if you're writing a book, if you have a blog, if you are a musician, if you are a healer, a Reiki healer, energy work, crystals, psychic mediums, products, you have an Etsy shop, pretty much, right? Mm-hmm. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Artists especially. I'm very passionate for the artists and writers. You know, this is a big passion of mine. Walker says he's going to let this be my baby because, like, I'm just so passionate about this. So mainly, if you're listening, anyone who's got like products on Etsy, who are writing, who are artists, not saying anybody else we don't want, but like that is really why I created this, because we want to be able to showcase people who are creative. And I'm just a very passionate person about my art and my writing. And I want to, I worked really hard to get to where I am for 15 and a half years. Walker has worked really hard to get to where he's at all these years. So we want to be able to really showcase people who are starting out, or maybe that already are existing and you're just kind of flat right now. You're really not feeling any movement. I just truly feel in my heart that this hub is going to create a space for everyone to see everyone's stuff and share things and do all that. So when you go into the creator part, you click the form, become a creator. The whole list is there. There is a sort of oath of fifth dimensional
Not
conscious.
sort of. There is an oath.
There is an oath. There is
I
a
made sure
fifth
there was an oath.
dimensional Nova Earth oath that we're just really good people for humanity, and that we're going to just really treat each other's creativity respectively, especially with how much of our content has been taken and stolen from. So part of you being in the group, you have to take the oath of just being a really good being, of not stealing other people's content, and instead featuring them or showcasing them for the artists and the writers and the creators that they are.
Give credit where credit
And
is due.
give credit where credit's due. I mean, it takes 2 seconds to write a blog and credit someone. It shouldn't be that difficult.
It the same way that if, you know, one writes something and it's their own original idea, they wouldn't want that person, someone else taking their thing and not crediting them. I mean, this is fifth dimensional sovereignty. This is humanity 101.
Yes. So once you are done with the form, tribe, Soulation members, and HBG members, you get the creator profile membership for $36 a year. So every year it's $36 as of right now. If you are not a member at all, you can still be part of the Creator Hub. You don't have to be a subscription member to Tribe of Eden, Soulation, or Heart by God Goddess. This is on its own. So if you don't want to be a subscription member to everything else, but you do want to be a part of the Creator Eden Codex, go ahead to EdenLodestone.com, hit Become a Creator, fill out the form, and then unfortunately you don't get the full discount, but you're $60 for the year. So that's about $5 a month to be on the platform. You will be featured. Everyone gets featured the first time. And then you, as being a part of Eden Codex, you're automatically agreeing to us marketing you and sharing some of your stuff, with our own brand.
Being featured and everything like that.
Being featured and things like that, yeah.
So you agree to these terms and you write your signature in and you apply now.
So
And that will get you in.
Yep. So we're really excited about that.
Well, it will get you in to be reviewed for the application. And the only reason we say that is because on this platform, we want to have the spiritual quantum integrity, the sovereign integrity. So it's not difficult to get approved. It's just simply that we can't have trolls and things just playing around and thinking that we'll become a creator and then bash other people in here. As you know, those of you that have been with us and that are in the tribe and that have been in Soulation, we're extremely protective of our spiritual community and our tribe. So
with that said, somebody asked about the numbers of the pricing plans. The numbers have a vibration and frequency in the quantum Nova Earth. Those numbers are what's vibrating to a direct match of co-creation, of sovereignty, of enlightenment, of ascension, of an awakening, of really pure beings. So that is how we came up with the numbers.
That's right.
They were kind of channeled to us, to be honest.
And those, for those that were asking about the hard body God Goddess, does it matter if you've done supernova or quantum soul retrievals? You're actually amplified ahead of the game for doing those. In the hard body God Goddess, there will be general, what I'll call a quantum soul revival instead of a retrieval. There will be a general one for male or female, as well as a supernova-like things without the customized experience of what that reality looks like. So for those who haven't done it, that would be the best subscription to go on, because there's so much more in there. And there's so much more that I can offer in that package than I can in an hour session or a 30-minute session.
So with that said, what does this mean for Motherella?
Here we go.
I've had a wonderful career. I've moved into, almost 16 years of this. I've also had a wonderful career seeing about, on average, 25 to 30 patients a day. I've really felt in my heart that I was able to make a difference for a lot of people in both of my careers. But it's time that I blend my experiences and my teaching and my wisdom and all the years of education and all the years of being a psychic medium. It's time to blend it together and begin to put that into play for other people to receive that type of information through the teachings and through the healing work and through the meditations and the chakra balancing, but also through Hard Body God Goddess, where I can start talking about how to balance yourself out and how to sustain, balance in, all areas of your body for pure being, and how do you express yourself as a sexual being, how do we stop suppressing ourselves? And so for those who are listening, who have been reading with me for years, I am making the disclaimer formal announcement right now that people who are part of Soulation TV, Hard Body God Goddess, and Tribe of Eden TV will continue to be able to read with me at a very discounted price. Inevitable. It's inevitable. I don't know how long, how whatever, but right now it's inevitable.
Indefinitely.
Indefinitely. What did I find? See, I just say things.
I just think it's inevitable.
Indefinite. It's inevitable that this is time. It's indefinite for how long I'll be reading. One thing. Two, now those that are in that private group, you are private group of Soulation, Hard Body God Goddess, Tribe of Eden TV. You will be able to read with me in more of a group setting. A lot of virtual events are coming for Motherella. I am looking forward to teaching people to become psychic mediums and put you out into the world. I am passing, down a lot of the wisdom and the beautiful, beautiful years of my business that I've been able to achieve from all of your testimonials and all of you sharing who I am and what I was as a psychic medium. I'm forever grateful to you. But it is time to move my business into something that I believe is all-encompassing of everything I'm able to do, not just one thing. So for those who are not tribe members and are not Soulation and are not Hard Body God Goddess, Motherella.com, you will still be able to read with me in 1 and 3 question readings and very limited 15-minute sessions with me 1 day a week for a very limited time. So I will never stop reading altogether, but I am going to be giving my time and energy 100,000% to those who want to learn to become psychic mediums and intuitively unveil their gifts, but as well as heal their body from the inside out and maintain a really badass stance to manifest the quantum field of the best life they can have. And more importantly, it's time I get my books out there. I love writing, and I really want to get my books in these video formats out to the masses. So I'm grateful to all of you. That is my formal announcement here on this live. I hope you all support my move. And I will not be leaving Motherella.com ever, but I am moving the energy of what I've been doing for almost 16 years into a place of, I feel that's more all-inclusive of everything I've been able to do in my career altogether. Do you want to say anything? Because you do soul retrievals and all that.
As I've been saying, later this year, in the same way she's looking to put together her kind of team and get more intuitives out there, I'm looking to get more energy healers out there. So myself will start to do less and less of the QSRs and the supernovas and things like that, and those will go more into a digital kind of product for specific ailments or specific injuries or abuses or things like that, instead of a one-on-one kind of thing. There will be a merging of my Spectra Mastery Attunement into the Eden Lodestone at some point. The program is being revamped currently. The name is being changed. I won't tell you what it is yet, but it'll be even more. There'll be even more to it as a teaching component, I guess you'd say, as well as some additional things that Motherella is adding into the program that were kind of the missing pieces, so to speak, from her energy level and the way that she sees things. And so it's really going to create, and you'll get a lot of similar components or things along that same theme within Hard Body God Goddess as we move forward. Weekly, you'll get all kinds of amazing things. So you'll have an idea of where this is going. But I will be looking to put more energy workers out there, and I'm working on training a few people, very few, on how to do quantum soul retrievals. I will be coming out with that in the near future, because it takes a certain vibration and it takes a certain kind of vetting for it. But it's very much needed in the world for self-healing, for people to heal, for people to remove the aliases of all the characters they've been playing and all the judgments that they're suffering from because of those aliases that they're not even aware of. So that's my announcement. Yep, coming by the end of this year, I won't be doing supernovas or QSRs anymore, but I will be having students that will be doing those. So I'll be able to put a team together and outsource them. And some people out there are going to be fortunate, because they're going to have the tuning to do so, to do what I used to do.
I love that.
So there you go.
We're really zealous about all of this, and you all have been amazing in the chat room. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Siani and Deb and Remy and Jess and everybody, and Sandy. There's tons of names. We have tons of comments, so we don't have enough time to go through them all. So if I didn't say your name, please, no offense. But
we do have future spiritual business endeavors.
Yes, that was going to be the surprise.
Yep.
So the surprise announcement is, once we get this transition going, thank you for your patience. Deb has already asked, can we sign up now?
Technically, you
everything
can. Works.
Everything works. It's just be known that
there's a few little things that
we have some tweaking to do by
midnight. I
need
to add some things in there.
Yes.
And they're just kind of sitting there.
Yes. So with that said, EdenLodestone.com. I'll have Walker put it in the comments really quick. So EdenLodestone.com is where you'll be signing up. Please cancel your memberships. And the final surprise is in the next month. We will be offering our services to help people looking to build their spiritual business. Healers, psychic mediums, oracle readers, Reiki people, writers, artists. Again, we keep using the word spiritual because you're a sovereign being now. That's why we keep using it. You're spiritual with oneself. So we are only accepting 7 clients in the spring. You will be hearing more about this in the groups. We will make it known to the public at some point, but right now this is only for members. But we will be doing a service where it's all inclusive for a package price that you can pay over time, where we will help. Walker will do the logo and the website. I will help with content creation and aesthetics. And we will intuitively work with what names are working and what isn't working, what is working, and sort of like really put you on the map, especially when it comes to social media marketing. There's a lot that has changed that I've learned on my own for many, many years. I am not claiming,
There's a
disclaimer,
lot has changed
a lot.
within 2 weeks.
Within 2 weeks, and I'm up to date on everything. I do, invest in myself in those classes. But we are not claiming to be marketers, by any means, or taking away from those who have this as a business or are digital creators and things like that. But we do it all ourselves. We do. We always have. We've never really paid people. I did back in the day, but since I let that team go years ago that created that stuff for me, all content was created by me. Everything, all the marketing component of that, since that time has been done by me. Same thing with Walker. So we decided to come together and decide to help other people get launched that want to be entrepreneurs in this industry where right now it's extremely difficult to do. We're in a very crazy time, and the spirit component is changing as we speak. So we're trying to help people align with their fifth dimensional entrepreneurship, okay? And carry the load for you, obviously for a cost, but not to the point where you're going to feel gouged.
Right.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So that's the other surprise.
So to answer your question about
Are they able to sign up?
Spectra practitioners have access to the new stuff. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Everyone that got on the original course will be upgraded absolutely free. You'll have the new upgraded course at no charge to you. I'm so grateful for everyone that had resonated with what I was teaching then. So no, there won't be when I bring out another course, that's the only time. But you'll be upgraded for free into the new stuff, and your link will change, and everything that you use to get in there will all change. But you won't have to do anything. You'll just go into the same place you normally go, and it'll be different. So that's coming in the near future. It's not now, but if you purchase the course now and up to that point, you will be moved over when the new course comes out, the upgrade. So yes.
So we're all grateful. Thank you for, withstanding your Sunday with us. We hope you enjoyed it. We're glad to see you. The groups will be starting right away, again, by March 1st. So head over, share this with friends and family. If you think that they're going to benefit from our hub, please share the social media pages. We are now on Facebook. Eden Lonestone, you will be getting an announcement about that to start liking it and maybe share. But
the tribe will be changing over on the IG.
We already did.
Okay, we're
Tribe
changed
is over. Tribe
All
is
right.
changed over on IG to EdenLonestone.com. I still have Motherella always, and he still has Avatar Armory, but the Eden Lonestone is the hub on IG, as well as Facebook. So with meta changes, we are staying on Facebook, and we'll talk about that within the tribe on the next prediction.
That's right.
So we love you all. EdenLonestone.com. We hope you enjoyed our new launch. We're really excited. See you all.
Like I said, officially midnight will be the launch.
Yes.
If you want to sign up now, everything's working. It's ready to go. It's just there's a few little things that I want to put in there, and that's it. You'll see some things change on the front. Especially on the front page with videos and things. So,
yes.
All right.
Yes, we'll see you all.
On the other side.
On the other side. Love you all.
Take great care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Instagram.